Welcome to astrobix.com Vedic astrology webcasts. Now, after analyzing the ruling element and the zodiac sign present in the 10th house, let us analyze the position of the Lord of 10th house in the different houses. In this webcast, we will discuss this and understand how it impacts your fortune and career. A complete natal chart can be divided into 4 quadrants. The first quadrant of the natal chart represents the ascendant, the second house, and the third house. This refers to the development of self-identity. The second quadrant of the natal chart represents the fourth house, the fifth house, and the sixth house. This refers to the awareness of looking outside the self. The third quadrant represents the seventh house, 8th house, and the 9th house. This refers to worldly issues and developing relationships with the world. The fourth quadrant encompasses the 10th house, 11th house, and the 12th house. This quadrant will refer to the native's personal contribution to the society. When the lord of the house of profession, that is the 10th house, is placed in the first quadrant, the person is mostly to be seen in the profession where he has little to implement his self-skills. The first quadrant represents the self. In the first house, 10th lord makes a person self-employed or a politician or a leader to lead the public at large, depending on the planets involved. Since the second house is related to money, the person is more interested in banking instruments or account-related professions. The third house represents communications, and the person with 10th lord in the third house is engaged in the profession related to communications, marketing, sales, or computing business. When the lord of the 10th house is placed in the second quadrant, the person is mostly seen to be in the profession which are not related to self, but related to the field which is sure to fulfill the need of the self, like property, education, security, etc. In the fourth house, 10th lord makes a person inclined to the field of real estate, property dealing, builder or automobile dealer. Since the fifth house is related to education, romance and children, the person is more interested in the profession related to entertainment, gambling, stockbrokers and teaching. The sixth house represents law, health, daily work, animals. Hence the person with 10th lord in the sixth house is engaged in the daily service as an employee or worker, military police, health and labor. When the lord of the 10th house is placed in the third quadrant, then the person is mostly seen to be in the profession committed to others and away from self. 10th lord in the 7th house makes a person inclined towards business rather than being employed for others. In some cases, the native goes abroad for business. The 8th house is related to worldly issues. Hence, the native is more interested in the career outside the birth country and contractual jobs, as he dislikes being engaged in a routine job. The 9th house represents fortune and religion. Hence, the native with 10th lord in the 9th house loves to work as teacher of high universities, as religious preachers, or holding a high administrative post. The fourth quadrant refers to the personal efforts which contribute to humanity. The placement of the 10th lord in the 10th house makes a mark on the world. That person is really special. The native is inclined to become a politician, leader, head of an organization, or to work for the state body. They have mastery in public dealing. In the 11th house, the native is more interested in the job which can generate profits. Hence, business, trading, financial institutions, or accounting are the professions of interest. 10th lord placed in the 12th house indicate profession in the foreign countries, social work, charities, secret cell, prisons, hospitals, etc. Third step to check for the most appropriate career. After understanding the placement of 10th lord in the various quadrants, you have to judge that the multiple factors are responsible or not. The various factors judged. It is also important to check the planet positions of the D9 and D10 chart for information and confirmation. Thank you for watching this webcast. Visit astrobix.com for more free Vedic astrology. And don't forget to check our career counseling section to get free tips and reports to help you choose the right